Good evening.
Oh my gosh, we got an empty seat. Where'd she go? It's like a magic trick. She was here, then she's not. And so how are you tonight, Chantel?
I am good. I am
Excellent.
kind of wishing that it wasn't so rainy today, but I guess I just think of it as spring. Spring's
That's
here,
right.
maybe.
That's right. Going to
Fingers
bring those
crossed.
flowers and the green grass and the buds. We were out for a walk yesterday and started to see some buds on the trees. And I understand this area anyway needs some moisture. And I think there's a lot of places too that are in dire need of moisture too.
Yeah.
So even though we want to see the sunshine, we got to take the rainy days to go along with it too, right?
All right. We'll take it. If it means spring is finally here.
Yeah.
I did see that I have my daffodils are trying to come up. So they're up sprouted about this much. So
That's always fun.
So fingers crossed it's going to stay warm.
It's right. Okay, we got Joey's on tonight and Bonnie and Nori. Hi, ladies. Are y'all excited for spring today too? I feel like we got somebody else too. Maria, Fran. Hey.
Get this spring weather here so we can wear these beautiful spring colors we're going to show you.
Oh, and there she is. Pop.
Hi, what did I miss?
Nothing. We're talking about rain and spring and green grass and flowers coming up and getting all ready and saying hello to our ladies that are out there already signing in. So
good. Well,
we're ready to roll.
My dinner did not burn. So
good job.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
Cool. All right. Well, let us. Maybe we can get started now. Possibly. All right. Sorry here. Okay. So, good evening and welcome to Spring Makeovers. Oh, that just makes me a little flustered. I'm sorry. I'm not like professionally ready to go and everything. And I'm just like super flustered that I had to go get that chicken. But I apologize. And here I am. For the night. So,
yep.
Yeah.
We wear lots of hats.
Yes, we do. And it's always refreshing at springtime. At least I think it is. To get out your makeup, add in some color and brighter colors, I guess, to our spring looks and stuff. And then we get to revisit some of the colors that we may have put away for the winter months then as well.
Yep. Yeah. So as many of you know, we do lives here every Tuesday night. Yeah. In fact, we're almost coming up on our 2-year anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
That?
No.
With a variety of products. And if this is your first time joining us, welcome. We're glad that you're here. And we thank the person, whoever it was that invited you to come along too. Let us know in the comments below how you found us. And maybe, as I said, someone invited you. So put their name in there too. Or maybe you're joining the fun because you saw it shared on a girlfriend's Facebook page. So once you're done introducing yourself, many of you already have in the comments, don't forget to share us because that's how your friends get a chance to know about us with your friends by clicking that share button. And I'm confident that you're going to learn maybe something new tonight about makeup application techniques, maybe even something new for spring too. So click share, sit back in your chair, and let's meet your Mary Kay sisters. And I'm first. I'm Becky Davies, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Welcome.
Hi, ladies. I'm Chantel Jennings from West Branch, Iowa.
And I'm Stacy Waters, also in West Branch.
All right, ladies. So if you've got that share button, we appreciate that, and thank you. As we're jumping right into glamour tonight, I have an app that I want to remind you about. Mary Kay has created an app called Mirror Me, and it is amazing. It can be downloaded from your app store or Google Play. It's a live action makeup try-on session with instant facial recognition. You can try individual products or entire looks created by our makeup artists. Of course, great makeup always begins with great skin. So here our goal is to provide you with both. If you haven't gotten together with your consultant yet regarding your skincare routine, check out the Skin Analyzer app. It's a quick way to figure out the health of your skin right now. It will suggest the products to improve or maintain the skin you've got.
For sure. And I just think, with all of the spring cleaning and stuff that we're talking about, this would be a good time to get that Skin Analyzer app out anyway. And just make sure, check the Health of Your Skin out. We have lots of new products that have been added in recently, and just kind of see where you're at then too. So let's go ahead and check out the colors that we're going to be working with tonight. They are, let me share them up here for us. There they are. Okay. We have bright spring looks. And Becky, can you share with share?
I'm going to do the hot coral cheek color, which I'm excited about. Also has biscotti, gold status, and moss in. So a little bit of green tonight.
Very good. Chantel?
And I'm going to do the other look shown here with the Juicy Peach cheek color. I'm using Shiny Penny. I can't read it that small. Cinnabar and Biscotti. I'm going to use the Coral Confetti lipstick with the Fancy Nancy Unlimited Lip Gloss. And I'm really excited for that look because I do love a nice coral lip.
Yes.
So I'll show here. The lower down here are just my other improvise that I use with all looks. So that top part are those 3 colors that I'm going to be using tonight.
Very good. Okay. And then I have specials. I have
stick around.
some of a look from the soft spring looks. And I'm going to be using the top one, and it's Granite Dusty Rose and Crystalline, along with a hint of pink in the cheeks and a contour color, of course. I also brought in my hazelnut that I use all the time. I like to do a matte color biscotti on the brow bone. And then I'm going to kind of maybe bring in some coal just a little bit to show you how you can kind of deepen the outside and maybe bring it from a daytime look to maybe a little bit of an evening look as well.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I just thought just throw that in there, see what happens,
Hey, Wendy's comment.
No, let me see. What did she say? I want to say the C renewal and the hyaluronic acid is so awesome. Yes.
So
that's the boosters.
Wendy happens to be my customers.
Okay.
My customers. She's my customer, but there's other customers on here. That's why there was plural. But she sent me her before and after pictures since she's been using the C and the HA. Ooh. And Wendy is on lots of supplements and skincare and stuff. OMG, if I had them ready to go, I would put my phone up right now.
Let's ask Wendy permission. Wendy, let us know in the comments if you're okay with us sharing those before and after pictures in this group. And maybe we can just kind of show what the other ladies, what kind of results and stuff that you're getting. Yeah. I know personally, I've been using that C plus HA and then the booster, the hydro, excuse me, what one is that?
Oh, yeah.
The one with the hydration?
That's the HA.
That's the HA.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been using both of the boosters, and it's seriously like my skin. It's so fantastic right now. I'm absolutely loving it. So,
yeah, cool. You don't have it, run and get it.
All right, let's get started. Thank you. We'll go ahead and put those up then.
Yay!
No one will be here to judge.
Nobody's judging.
I promise.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with my hazelnut and my biscotti. So
carry on
as usual.
I'm also starting with the hazelnut.
And I'm not. I'm starting out with my biscotti from the lash line all the way up to the brow bone. And what makes you
put that lighter color there?
Pardon me?
What makes you put that lighter color there all the time?
All the way up, you mean like I'm doing? Well, I want the lighter color underneath.
Okay.
I like how it lightens up sometimes some of the contour and stuff too, because I've got so much space. I don't want it to get dark.
Okay.
And I'm just like having my eyelid area lighter. And quite frankly, it's the way that I put it on this morning when I was playing around with it.
And you liked it.
And I liked it.
All right, cool.
Then I'm taking the C or the gold status, and I'm going to lay that across the lid over the top of the biscotti halfway. And I'm going to work it up into the crease. I did that today too as a little something. It was something lighter than what I normally do, but I liked the way it turned out today too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take that biscotti and put it underneath the brow bone, just like normal. I kind of like that. And the other thing, if you didn't want to use an eyeshadow necessarily underneath there, you could just use a lighter concealer color if you wanted a matte, you know, underneath the brow bone there too. So this is just basically the base that I start all of my shadow combinations with.
And I'm bringing in, so I do the hazelnut in the crease as a starter so that I can, that's where I put my base color. So I'm coming in Cinnabar into the crease and up a little bit onto the brow bone, right over top the hazelnut that I already put on.
Cool. Okay, and the next thing that I'm going to actually do is take this Dusty Rose, this color right here, and go ahead and I'm going to put that on the crease over top of my hazelnut, and then I'm going to go in with the granite on the lid itself.
So I've got a little angled brush here that I'm picking up the moss colored with, and that will go and make a little V shape, and I will come up into the upper part of the crease too. So this is really the star of the show, I guess is what I want to say.
And what color did you say that one was?
Moss.
Moss. That's
Yeah.
kind of a fun color.
Yeah, I like moss a lot.
Do you use it often?
No.
Okay.
And because I forget about it. I like to wear it.
Yeah.
I've got kind of a mossy type of a outfit on today, but I forget about putting it on for shadows and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're seeing a lot of green for spring and clothing colors and stuff. Lots of different greens. So
yeah.
It'll be fun to be able to bring this color into play.
Jamie says that hazelnut is her favorite. Oh, sorry. You finish and then I'll.
Well, and also another thing, there was another Luis Casco, a makeup artist that we work with quite frequently. He did a look here for St. Patrick's Day with the emerald color. Oh. And you asked why I was layering the biscotti underneath. He also mentioned that if you wanted to lighten up your greens just a little bit, to put this light color underneath before you put the greens over the top. So when I did his St. Patty Day look with the emerald, I put the moonstone on underneath first before you put the green over the top. And it just kind of gave a nice washed green instead of a solid green. So that's probably another reason why I started out like this too. So,
okay. I was just going to say, Jamie likes hazelnut. She says it's her favorite. Jamie Huntley said that.
Huntley.
So
there you go.
Was that something that you've always liked, Jamie, or is that something that you kind of like picked up ever since we were, really promoting it for our base layer? Then you have to let us know in the comments then too. Okay, I'm going to take this like crystalline. So it's this really shimmery white color. And I'm just going to kind of go ahead and use our little smudger brush and put it right here in the corner of the eye, just to give it a little bit of a pop there in the corner. That's kind of like where I like to use my shimmer. A lot of it, I just like to leave more matte. I'm more of a matte instead of a bunch of shimmer type of girl. So
she's always liked it.
I just did shiny penny on the eyelid.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep. And I am using our crease brush. So I'm actually dipping just the tip of it back in the Cinnabar to deepen my crease line right here.
Okay.
Because I have that hooded eye. So I like to kind of deep set that.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to take the gold status underneath the eye, and I'm going to layer the moss on top of it for some definition. Somebody said something about different eye shapes and how to enhance that. If you have a hooded eye, doing some under the eye enhancement helps to kind of tie everything together a little bit too. So
I was saying,
and I like to use
that. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. And I like to use shadow to do that instead of a pencil. I think it's softer looking.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm just running some Cinnabar underneath my lower lashes. It makes it look a little more smoky-like versus a very defined. And then I'm taking my biscotti with our blending brush, going up on that brow bone and blending the edge of my cinnabar so that we don't have lines. We want it all to blend.
One of the other things, while you guys are putting that on, one of the other things that I caught from Luis the other day, which was new for me and maybe not for you, but is that when you're layering shadows, if you do your darker color and then layer the lighter color, so like some of ours with some shimmer or the lighter colors or stuff, second, like if you're doing a halfway or a third and 2/3 or whatever on the eye, if you lay the darker color down first and then do the lighter color, you have less of a stop and start.
Mm-hmm.
It melts better going that particular way then too, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I tried that, and so it does. Our little shimmers like Gold Status or Moonstone or whatever, they lay over the top of where the two meet and stuff a little bit better too.
And I'm pushing kohl into my lash line like I always do with every single look. This gives me the look of liner without actually having to wear it.
I use that tip.
And then mine called for deep brown liner. And like I said, I don't wear liner, but I do often use espresso, which is my middle color over here, with a very fine tipped brush. And I do line my upper lashes with that.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do a lot. I just used eyeliner tonight because that's what the look told me to do. So I'm finishing up my daytime soft.
Can you do one eye with the nighttime and one eye with the daytime?
Yeah, I was actually going to do the mascara just to kind of finish this look first, and then I'll pop on that daytime finish then too, or nighttime finish as well.
I do
my 5 layers of mascara first.
Lips next before cheek. So I'm gonna put on some lip primer first.
That stuff is
magic.
That. Oh my gosh, it is
so
good.
Who uses lip primer? Who out there uses lip primer? Chime in. Me. This is a must. It helps keep the colors from bleeding out. It helps to smooth any fine lines around the lip area. And it helps to make a little bit of a barrier between your lipstick and the, oh, that's a good idea. Joey wants to make sure we're mentioning the colors as we're using them too.
Yep, we do have it, that same graphic that we showed earlier. We do have that in the Believers in Beauty page. So you'll be able to reference back to those colors. But we'll do a quick run through, Joey. So hang tight with us and we'll share those colors with you again. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being on with us and watching. I feel like it's magic every time we,
when we come on with no color.
Yeah.
Bonnie uses lip liner. Lisa uses, Joey, Fran, Sally, Nori, always. So I put on medium nude lip liner, always apricot lipstick. I'm going to throw some Fancy Nancy over the top of it. I like Fancy Nancy. And the reason why I'm putting lipstick on before cheek color is so that we got color in the eyes, color in the lips, and then we'll come back in with the cheeks so you can balance it out to make a full color wheel. We'll call it. I don't know if it's necessarily a color wheel or not, but
interesting. That is not the way I do it.
I don't remember it. Yeah, I don't remember if that was Robert Jones or Luis or Lori Hogg. Somebody taught me that.
Okay. Going in with my hint of pink cheek color right now. I like this one. It's just a nice
nice soft pink.
Yeah, soft pink. Maybe that's why it's called a hint of pink. Oh, they're so clever. Just clever. Keeping it up on that cheekbone.
And hot coral going on me. And you might say, oh my gosh, I could never wear hot coral. And I'm like, yeah, you can, girl.
Yeah. Hot coral is one of my favorite ones for summertime. I feel like you get that nice like golden tan going on. So I guess golden tan for my skin tone. Like somebody might already have a nice, beautiful golden tan, and that would just look wonderful on them all year long. But I need a little bit more color in my skin tone before I start with hot coral then too.
So trend magazines right now are giving cheek colors a little bit more boost or a little bit more bold right now. They're having their moment. So by the apples of the cheeks and back, and they're even talking about kind of wrapping up a little bit into the temple area as far as application and stuff is concerned for. So don't be afraid to pop out some bold things on the cheeks for the spring if you would like to be on trend, I guess, as far as application is concerned. But remember that when one area, whether it's eyes, cheeks, or lips, gets to take center stage, everybody else kind of has to back off just a teeny bit. So Lori Hogg, and she trained on it again today. Thank you, Lisa. She did train on it today. I watched that actually. So the cheek color going on after the lipstick.
Okay.
I did Juicy Peach on the cheeks, and now I'm going to line with Light Nude. And then I will use Coral Confetti, one of our new lipsticks, with Fancy Nancy on top.
Are you loving that new lipstick?
I love the moisture with it. And all the colors.
Amazing.
There's one from every color aspect.
Mm-hmm.
There's a coral, a red, a nude, a plum. And they just feel so amazing on.
I agree. I love them. Okay.
Thanks, Sally.
Becky, they're loving your look.
Thanks. Thanks, Wendy.
Beautiful.
Thanks. Thanks,
Okay.
Lisa. Thanks, Bonnie.
All right. I'm going to take that same little angled brush that Becky was talking about, and I'm going to go in with this coal. Now, coal is something that you use very gently because it is very pigmented and it can get out of hand in a big hurry. So taking this angled brush that Becky was talking about before, and just going to tap a little bit on there. And what I'm going to basically do, so I'm just going to go ahead and wing it into here like this, and then pull it out this way. Okay. So what I'm doing is just creating a little bit of a V here. Oh no, can you see that okay?
Yep, it's showing up good.
Okay, so creating a little bit of a V, and then our fluffy blending brush is my fave.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna go right into that V, and then just basically pull it to where I want it to be. And I can just deepen just the outside of the corner like that. Or I can make it a little bit more intense, just kind of pulling it like that. And then fluffy brush and back and forth. Windshield, little circles, windshield, just kind of that motion right there. And what that does is a super easy way to bring it to evening.
Nice. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the way that you're able to show both ways too.
And it glammed it up big time just with that one little tip.
Yeah.
And I also think that it pulls the eye up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit more color to the exterior parts of my eye.
Yep.
I have normal set eyes. And what that means is if you do, this, like from here to here, this width is the same width as my eyeballs, like this. So it's a normal set. If you have a close set, your nose length will be much smaller than from eye to eye, like this. And if you have a wide set, it'll be much larger from eye to eye, like this. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
Yes. Huh. So what happens then is if you have, wherever you have something darker, that's going to bring it in, right? So that's why we contour underneath the cheekbones. We suck all that in, right? So anywhere you do, so if you have a close set eye, you kind of want the darker part to be more on the middle of your eye. Or yes, yeah. Yeah, I said that right. Right? Close set. You want to no.
You want the
that
lighter inside to push it apart.
lighter on the inside to push that out and darker to keep it in then too. So just kind of a little bit of a tip there to let you know. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Becky. We'll start at the beginning of the alphabet. Becky, why don't you show your look and share your colors again, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Biscotti on the eyes with gold status over the top, and then moss. And moss got to be the star of the show, but left this inside light. Of course, the biscotti shows up over the top there. But because biscotti and the Gold Coast was underneath, the moss comes in a little bit softer. On the lips, medium nude lip liner with Always Apricot and Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy is a perfect lip gloss color for everybody. And a little bit of hot coral on the cheeks. And ta-da! Spring.
Looks good.
Thanks.
Good.
Thanks.
Okay,
oh, here,
Chantel?
wait a minute.
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
show
wait.
your compact.
Come on, open up. There we go. There you go.
Nice. I do really like that hot coral on you.
Thanks.
Looks really good.
I felt really pretty and springy today, even despite the rain. So yeah.
Yeah, great.
Thanks.
Okay, Chantel.
Woo.
Okay. So
Took your green eyes blue, actually, to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with like shirt.
Yeah.
I have Cinnabar that I did up in the crease and a little bit on the brow bone. I did the shiny penny on the eyelid with biscotti on the brow bone. I also brought Cinnabar underneath here a little bit. I used the espresso to just line my eyelashes, just to have a little bit of a liner there. I did the Juicy Peach cheek color. And then I did light nude liner with the brand new Coral Confetti lipstick and Fancy Nancy lip gloss.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Great.
I love it.
Okay.
I like that you did the Lucky Penny Cinnabar combination tonight. I don't think we ever get to see you in that very often. So it's kind of fun to see that.
Yeah. Okay. I want to show this really quick. This is what I was trying to convey with the darker and the lighter and the different shapes and stuff. So darker, if you have really close set eyes, should be more towards the middle because it's going to push them out. Okay. So it's going to push them out so they're a little bit not as close set. If you have wider set eyes, the darker is going to go to the outside to push them back in to kind of give you that whole lined up look on the face. So thank you, Lisa, for putting that into much more eloquent words than were coming out of my mouth. So I appreciate that. Okay, my turn. All right, so this is what I have going on. All right,
pretty.
So I started with my hazelnut like I always do in my crease. Then I went ahead with the biscotti because I like matte up here. If you are okay with shimmer, then the crystalline would have been perfect up here if you wanted a little bit of shimmer then too. Then I went ahead in with this Dusty Rose, and that is what is in my crease, okay? So if you didn't feel the need to use hazelnut, you could just start out with this Dusty Rose in the crease, which would be perfectly fine. Then I went ahead with the granite, and that is just what is right here on the lid. So it's kind of like they were just layered one on top of the other. So granite, the Dusty Rose, and then you could do the crystalline or the biscotti up top, depending if you liked matte or shimmer. The next thing that I went ahead and did is I took the coal, and that was just out here. And I took the tiniest amount and then used our little fluffy brush to, move that around to where I wanted it to go and to get the like distinct look that I wanted as well. Then I went ahead in with the hint of pink on the cheeks. I already had my contour going on and then finished it up with Raspberry Ice lipstick like that and Ballerina Pink on the lips. Mwah.
I like it.
Thank you.
And talk to us a little bit about, we're taking the angled brush and grabbing a little bit of the onyx. Do we tap it on a cloth or a tissue before we put it on? I mean, when you're talking about gathering the tiniest amount, do you kind of blot off before you go in with it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think it's entirely necessary. I just literally just set it in there like this. I don't move it back and forth. I just set it in like this, and then I set it on the spot that I want it to be at, and then I take my blending brush is the brush that does the work. If that makes sense, it does the work there then too.
Hey, can I make a really quick little thing about contour tonight too before you wrap us up? I know we've got a few minutes. One of the things that I learned from one of the makeup artists, and I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was Robert. And Robert taught a really easy way to know how to contour regardless of your face shape. And so he recommended that you pull your bangs back, and the top center of your forehead is your high point. Your chin is your low point. And the outside of your eyes are your widest point. And then you draw an imaginary line from that top point, past the eyes, and head towards the chin. And anything outside of that imaginary line, yours may be a different shape depending on your shape or your face shape, then that's where the contour goes. So it goes back up towards the hairline. So it's helping to soften the edges. And then we come down through the temple area, come under the cheeks, like Stacey was showing when she kind of pulled the cheeks in. So and find those cheekbones and come under there, and then come down underneath the jawline then to help kind of soften this particular area. So you're kind of making a big three. It's not, but your perimeter will be different for all of you. High point, low point, widest point. Draw that line, anything that's outside of that line. Sometimes some people might not have very much up here. Some might have a lot depending on what's going on with their hair. I got my bangs all whatever, but anyway, I just wanted to kind of pass that along because we haven't talked about that for a long time. And I know sometimes we've talked about, and we've contoured and then we blow past it. So there's an easy ABC on contouring. So yeah.
Okay, well, with all of that, let's take a look at the specials tonight.
Yay!
We have your Glam Specials, we want you to get the perfect palette for your spring look all ready to go. So that includes anywhere from your essential color set, which is just three eye colors, a cheek color, eyeliner, mascara, and a lipstick. When you get that, you get to get the roll-up bag at half price. When you add a few more items in there for the complete set with your primer and foundation, you get to have a foundation brush of your choice for free. And then the ultimate color set, where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck, adds in an eye primer, a translucent powder, some concealers, a brow liner. It adds those extra things in, and that gets you a brush collection for free. And the brush collection is what does all of the work for you. So that is where you're going to want to be at.
It's the magic.
I was going to say, it's all in your tools, knowing how to use them.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us tonight. The final code word is spring because it was the first day of spring a couple days ago. Yay. Don't forget to share it with your consultant so that she knows that you were here. We will be back or on replay. We will be back here next Tuesday evening with a deep dive into the body care products.
No, sorry.
Nope. I was going to say, I was like, no, I don't have that one.
Just kidding.
Yet.
It's targeted solution,
Yes.
lips and
lips and eyes.
Lips and eyes.
Yep.
Yes. I was going to say, wait a second. I'm not quite ready for that one yet. That's my night.
Yeah.
Remember, we always offer a one-time, anytime discount when you share your Tuesday night with the girls. This will give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free. Free. Who doesn't love free? And you do have the opportunity to double the amount that you get for free. You can get $100 free for having 6 people attend live, 25 items purchased, and 2 bookings. And like I said, if you double those things, you can double the amount you get for free. Also, if you're looking for a more permanent discount, we would love to welcome you into our pink bubble as a consultant. It's only $30 to start. and it immediately gives you access to a 50% discount. So if you're looking for more money, or just for a discount on your own products, let your Mary Kay consultant know so she can let you know how to get started.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Well, that is the rest. That's all we got for you tonight. I appreciate all of you joining us.
Question?
Yeah.
Lisa said you were correct. It's all in the brushes. How many brushes do you need? How many forks do you have? Oh, faves. I thought it said forks.
It does say forks.
Oh, how many forks do you have?
Well, she's talking about like how many forks do you have in your drawer, like your salad fork and your dinner fork and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
She's just kind of reiterating that it's great to have different brushes for different types of things. So
yeah,
and multiple.
Correct. And multiple
So you're
is
not
right.
using same colors.
Yeah. You don't want to muddy up your colors and stuff.
No.
Especially when you get into some of these lighter spring colors then too. So
Yep.
okay, that is it. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.